Hey there, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I think my sound's okay, but it is so good to see everybody. I am so excited that everyone's here. I want to do a couple shout outs real quick. Just let me know if you can't hear me. Oh, yay. Yeah. No crackles, huh? All right, let's see here. I want to give a shout out first to my buddy Claire Sarah. Claire is tuning in all the way from Australia. So I think it's really, really late there. Thank you for tuning in. And she's going to handle the trolls if any show up today. And then Anton, thank you for joining. It is great to see a repeat learner. And then That Snazzy Life, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to talk about countdown timers and how to make them in Canva. And yes, I did make the countdown timer that you saw that was right here in Canva, and I will show you what my timeline looked like for that. But, yep, let's see here. Oh, and look, 8 Tech STEM Tutorials is in the house too. And it's so great to see everybody. We've got 5 watching already, and we're going to see if that ramps up. And when you see that ramp up, let me know in the chat because sometimes I miss people. All right, let's see here. Let's pull up the timeline for today. Here we go. I've already said that the topic of today is the countdown timer. However, the real underlying topic of the day is to think outside the box when you're designing with Canva. For example, you might be trying to make thumbnails and you're looking up templates, but you're looking up thumbnail templates. If you look up YouTube banner templates, you might find something that you might find interesting for your thumbnail instead. And then you use the Canva Pro Magic Resize button to resize that to the size that you need. Resize it to thumbnail, resize it to video, resize it to presentation, whatever you want. And I use this trick all of the time. It's a trick that I actually used for the countdown timer today. I found a YouTube banner I loved, and then I resized it to be video format so that I could have that video timeline at the bottom. So we're going to talk about countdown timer, how to make one, and then resize faster. That's the Canva Pro feature of magically resizing it from one size to another. And then we're going to do our live Q&A. We do this every time you guys have questions about how to use Canva for YouTube. I might have the answers. If I don't know, I'm going to be honest and go, I'm not sure, but I might be able to figure it out. And there are people in the chat that know how to use Canva too, so they might be able to help me out or help you out. So help each other. Let's let this be a great learning experience for everybody. And at the end, we're going to do stream suggestions. I'm going to make some recommendations and suggestions. And I'm even going to ask you at some point, maybe right now, what's your number one tip for someone that is new to Canva, that doesn't know how to use it? I want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think is the most important thing to know when you're just getting started using Canva for YouTube or using Canva for anything really? All right, well, let's see. Let's see what's going on in the chat. If I can get me on screen, here we go. Yep, 11 p.m. It is, I would be in a deep sleep at 11 p.m. Cool timeline. I can show it. I can show you what my timeline looks like inside Canva if you want to. Let's see. What time is it for you there? I can't remember where you are, even though I think it might be the UK, but I don't think that's right. My brain can't always remember things like that. Oh, and look. Aha, wow. My buddy here had an aha moment. She didn't realize that you could resize so easily in Canva. And that's what we're going to be focused on today. Oh, look. Carlos Tacos is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Anton King is back today for the live stream. And I think what we're going to do now is get my screen for you so that you can see my screen, because we don't want to forget that. Add stream. Here we go. I think that I'm going to make it so that I am in the corner here. You guys notice right here down at the bottom, I formatted my window here so that I could have a little fun animation pop up that's in my background. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I know you guys, I'm pretty sure all of you guys are subscribed already, but if you're not, just double check. Make sure you hit the notification bell and share it with a friend. You all know somebody that could probably use the tips and tricks that you get throughout this. Oh, by the way, if you watch this on replay, I meant to say this earlier, I always, within 48 hours, I work on the description and I add the timestamps so you can skip around the parts that you want to see and you can just watch those specific segments. So you want to watch the countdown timer, look in the description and you will see the segment that is just for the countdown timer part. All right, let's look here real quick. So this is what, in Canva, this is what my timeline looks like. And I just make it super, super easy. And then I change out the words here for whatever it's going to be about. Countdown timer, resize faster. So, and then I've got things like this that remind me to think outside the box. The countdown timer segment. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't, but I've got it if I want to use it. All right, let me get rid of that. And by the way, I like this. Hashtag Creator Classroom Fam. Love it. Absolutely love it. And just, I know, iFun Chris, thank you so much. All right, let's see. Let's get this started. Let's get this party started. We're about 10 minutes in. All right. So this is actually what my timer looked like for today. I've got the music. The music is called Energetic Particles, and it's by Creator Mix. And it's royalty-free music, but basically I've got several things here with transitions in between. The transition for this one that I used is Match and Move, and it just moves things like that. It's pretty cool. And then at the end, ready, let's do it. I knew that I wanted my intro to be like 28 seconds for this one, so I just timed it out And I knew that I wanted my timer here to start with 5. I don't know if you can hear that or not, actually. I just realized you might not be able to hear what's on the screen. But anyhow, what we're going to do is design something. We're not going to design this exact thing because this does take a little bit of time, but I just want to show you a quick way and actually how I found this particular one. Let's go to the Canva homepage, and what we're going to do is search Simple Business YouTube. And that's not actually what I searched originally. I just searched YouTube banners, but I wanted to make sure I found the specific one. Yay, I'm so glad. I wasn't sure. So Canva does have some royalty-free music, but what I was using is called Creator Mix. And Creator Mix, let me show you real quick. Creator Mix is a free music it's service. It's a free music service for YouTubers, content creators, the like. And all you have to do is sign up. It's completely free, and all of the music is free. Actually, all of this was done by, look, Nick and Dee Nimmin, and they actually commented on the tutorial I created for this. Like, it is like my high of 2022 that they both commented on a tutorial that I made. Let me put this in the chat. Let me go to this one. And this is 100% 100% free. There are no catches. It's just you need an account so that you can download things. But I can't remember. I think it's in this one, Ocean Drive. Maybe not. No, Ocean Drive's the one I used last time. I can't remember which album that one was in, but I think I actually put it in the description which album this music energetic particle was in. But I absolutely love this. And you can just download it and then upload it into Canva by clicking the upload button, upload file, and then putting in what you want. So see here, I've got CM stands for Creator Mix. So this one's energetic particles. This one is called Moving On. This is my other favorite one, Get Back. Well, I mean, you can continue to pay for Epidemic Sound. They've got some great music, and also I hear that they've got great sound effects. Creator Mix does not have sound effects yet, but I have it on good authority, i.e. from Nick and Dee themselves, that they are working on creating sound effects for Creator Mix. I can't wait. They even asked on their YouTube channel the other day what kind of sound effects people were looking for. So that's just amazing that they're looking for feedback like that. All right, back to Simple Business YouTube. All right, so here is the template I used right here. And basically, when I was thinking about creating a countdown timer, what I thought was I need a template that sort of has a circle in it, so that I can put my timer inside of that circle and it can go off on the right while I am either up on the left or words or whatever. So that's what I was thinking. So this one worked really good for that. This one would probably work really well. Let's see. You can even add a frame. So this one would work very well too, probably. You could use a number of these, but this one, specific one, is called Neon Blue Purple Simple Business YouTube Channel Art. I'm actually going to take these 3 dots and I'm going to click share. And then I'm going to come over here and paste it in for you. So it is in the chat. The link for this specific template is in the chat. And by the way, this specific template is a Canva free template. So even the viewers that are watching that use Canva for free, you're good to go. You can use this one. So essentially what I did was I opened it up. And why I'm a little confused right now about why my screen share. There we go. I was like, why isn't my screen share showing it? Oh, I know why. Here we go. All right. So this is what I did. I don't know if you guys saw that because it wasn't showing, or maybe it did show. Clicked the, I clicked this, it opened up in a brand new design, just like this. And then I didn't get rid of things. Wait. All right. Right click, detach image, and then I got rid of that. And then I put in what I wanted, right? Let's look at a countdown timer here. Timer. So went to elements on the left-hand panel, typed in timer. Now we're going to go to video, and you can put any one of these videos in that you want. And you just slide it in and it goes there. And it's going to take the shape of this circle. My internet's really not happy with me because I'm doing so much processing. So my video's running a little slow, but it's just my internet going, what are you doing? So, but any one of these would work, especially the ones with the circle around it. Some of them don't work in the circle, like this one would not work well. My internet's going nuts. Okay, let's detach. My internet is not happy. My computer's like, what are you doing? So you see how this one doesn't work for the circle one? You just need one with the circle like this. And it works perfectly. You can even take things. So here's the thing. This is actually an image. It's not an element. And I really liked that. And then you can change things. So I can't remember exactly what I had, but I wanted it to be my style. So I tell you what, I'm going to give you a quick tip. Sorry, I'm distracted because I've got trucks and cars going down the street. Claire Sarah says, this is bloody brilliant. Sometimes I have a moment of genius. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to, I think. All right, back to, I got distracted by comments. Back to the quick tip. So you're going to notice over here, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm going to show you how to get rid of those real quick. You can click on an icon. Like here, I've got Draw Beta app. And when you click on it, there's a little X, you can get rid of it. Here, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to leave that because I want to work on that in a second. We're going to look, I've got all my thumbnails right here. I'm going to get rid of all this. And I'm even going to get rid of styles because I want to show you where to find it. So now I've got less stuff here, but I'm going to go to more. And up here, there's one called Styles. And this is great because if you have Canva Pro and you want all of your stuff to be on brand, then all you need to do is go to Styles and click the, I just had a complete brain fart. Brain fart number one. You can have your text be your font instead of having to change them by clicking each text box and going up here and changing the text that way. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the neon text effect, so I always go with none. And then I tend to use white. And I really like this uppercase button. You can just click it and make everything uppercase. And for this, I'm going to do the same thing. Right? And then I fix all the formatting on whatever I'm doing before I do anything. Okay. We're still in the YouTube channel art section. Let's just pretend, let me go here and go Creator Classroom. And I'm actually just going to get rid of this for right now. So we've got everything here, right? Let's go Canva tips and tricks. It's not a video, right? This isn't going to play. Not really. I mean, it would if I clicked this, but I can't make any adjustments. I can't change any of the words or anything like that. So are you ready? I'm going to blow your mind. Earlier, I asked a question. I asked this question. Let me end the poll. Let's see if it pops up. Have you heard of Resize in Canva? 80% of you said yes. 20% of you said no. But I wonder if you use Resize in this way. You look up things in different templates on purpose so that you can use those templates in other sizes. So say you look up, this one we looked up something in the YouTube channel art. And now I'm going to resize it to be a video. Watch this. Up here at the top, there is Resize. Next to it's a Canva Pro crown. This means that it is a Canva Pro function. If you want to try Canva Pro for 30 days for free, then I just dropped a link in the chat if you want to try out this feature in this way. So now we're going to click Resize. Oh, by the way, just in case you can't see it, I'm going to see if I can do a little magnifying glass right here. You see? Resize. So right now it's 2560 by 1440. You see, 2560 by 1440. And I'm actually going to click the one that says video. And then down here, I will click Resize. You can do copy and resize or just resize. It depends on what you're doing. If I can get rid of the magnifying glass, that would be fantastic. It said press any key. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, am I not going to be able to get rid of it? There we go. All right. So let's resize. We're going to resize the YouTube banner to video. So type in video. And we're going to click it. Now, here's the thing. You can resize it to multiple sizes. I mean, you could resize this to video. You could resize this to, well, all of these say video, but because I typed in video, but you could resize it to a bunch of different things if you wanted. But we're just going to do video. And I'm just going to click resize. Watch this. It refreshes. And now it's the video editor timeline. Do you see? I clicked the wrong button. So we've got 42 seconds here. It says 42 seconds down at the bottom. I'm kind of scared to use the magnifying glass again, but see, now I can play it. And guess what? I can split this clip if I want. And so say at 35 seconds when it's there, if I click S on my keyboard, now it's split. At the 35 mark, I can play again. And guess what? At the 30-second mark, I can split it again. We play again. And guess what's going to happen at the 25-second mark? I'm going to split it again. And we will keep doing this until we get to the end. You don't have to split your clips, but this is going to help with two things. One, if you don't want a 40-second countdown timer like this one, you'll be able to easily delete some scenes at the beginning. And two, I think some of them I might not have done right, but you're going to see here in a second. So now 0 stayed on there for that one a little while. Let me go to Elements so I can tell you exactly what that timer was called. This one is also a Canva Pro timer. If you're interested, 40-second simple countdown timer. I'm going to go ahead and add this to folder, countdown timer, so that I can use it again because I really like that one. All right, so here we go. Let's say that you want, watch. Okay. I'm struck between like the comedian in me wants to go, yeah, I know. But then the introvert me goes, I'm not really the best. There are other people out there that are better than I am, but I know what you mean. So see, I solved a frustration. I solved Claire Sarah's pain point with this feature. And she's been using Canva Pro for a while, I'm pretty sure, and didn't realize that you could do it this way. It's why you should watch everything. Everything. All right, let's see here. And then what? That easy. That simple. It's that simple. Let's see. Yep. And then just so you know, I see you. All right, let's see here. So Let's just say we want to go with a 30-second timer. I'm going to delete this page. I right click, I'm going to delete this page. So now this one, let's see, is it at 30 seconds? It is. So we've got a 30-second timer. By the way, you might want to know why you should use a countdown timer for your live streams. And I'm going to throw in something. Let's see here. Just, I think. Oh no, this one's too long. All right, I put something in my Stream Deck to type into chat and it's longer. I thought I had 250 characters and I did not. So let's see here. So let me remove something. Oh no, that didn't work either. Okay. Here we go. All right, so Melanie over at Streamyard actually inspired today's live stream. The other day, she did this amazing tutorial about why you should use countdown timers, or should you use countdown timers on your live stream. And I found it very, very educational. And then there were a lot of people that were asking, well, how do you create one? And she created a short one in Canva. And I thought, you know what? That should be my next live stream, how I do it or how I would do it, and how, because I wanted to showcase this resize feature. And that was the perfect example of how I would use that resize feature for something like this. So now we've got the 30-second timer. What I would do is get my music. And for me, I uploaded the music I wanted. And here's a tip for you. When you're adding music to Canva, make sure your timeline is at the front. I'm kind of scared to grab that magnifying glass again. Oh, I can't. It won't let me go down to that area. So I can't show you what I'm trying to show you. And now, oh, there we go. I'm like, and now it won't go away again. But there's a little timeline at the front here. You want to make sure it's all the way to the left, wherever you want to put your music, because if you don't, then your music will show up here. But I'm going to use this Energetic Particles by Creator Mix, and you'll notice that it comes up automatically the way I want it to. And if I play it, it's actually really, really loud. And you can move it around if you want, but we're just going to leave it there. But it's really, really loud. So all you need to do is go up to the upper right-hand corner, click volume. And I actually, for the one that I did today, I put it on 30. I'm not sure if that sounded good or sounded the right volume for you guys, but that's what I used. Unless you tell me that it's too loud, then I will work on adjusting it more. But then you can click the audio clip, go up here to audio effects, and you can fade in your audio. So I'm going to go a fade in at 1 second, and then I'm going to do a fade out at 2 seconds. So now, let me know if you can hear this, because I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but I'm going to play this. So this is what it would look like. So it faded in, and then it will go all the way through, right? And then here at the end, it will fade out the music, right? You can fade in or fade out however you want, okay? Now, here's the other benefit of having something like this. You can change the words. You can change the animation. So like I had on mine, on the very first one, I had a wipe animation on this. So I clicked on the element. I went to animate, and the wipe animation, I believe, is in basic. Yep. And then If you have Canva Pro, you can change the direction and the speed of the animation. So I went on enter, changed the speed to a little slower and moved it up. And that gave me the wipe animation for the first one. And then for the next page, you could actually change your words to whatever you want. So let's, what if I did YouTube there instead, right? So here we go. Now it's really harsh, but you can actually click and dissolve it. Now that's going to change the timer a little bit. Actually, it didn't. That did really well. So that's the sort of thing that you can do is the plus sign, and you can add a transition right there and do anything that you want. Even though for these, I just tend to do dissolve or match and move. And here's the one that I did for today. And I had done the match and move with the duration at 0.5 seconds. And I did it in between all of them. And I decided I didn't want the timer running all the way through. I wanted something fun. So I did this cool little video inside instead, and then moved where Creator Classroom live stream was so that it would match and move like this. All right, let's see here. I wish I could give this tutorial multiple thumbs up. I wish you could, but then it would take away the thumb up if you did it twice. You can hit it 3 times. You can share it. I know I'm all over the place. I get like that when I get really excited about something and I'm just not sure what to show. But I love the Canva Pro Resize feature. I love the fact that I can add these transitions between slides and everything like that. And then at the end, I just added for this one just something like, ready, let's do it. Like, let's go, let's do this thing. I am pumped up to teach. I want you to give me a mind blown emoji if you are shocked about what you learned today so far. We've still got at least 20 minutes to go, if not 30. It just depends on my throat. My throat feels great right now, but you never know. But let's see here. I'm going to see if I can ask you a question. Let's see. Oh, there it is. What is something you've learned today already? I want to know, what is something that you specifically have learned? And once this is available for you to comment on, I would love it if you could comment what you learned today there as well, so that other people can know, oh, you learned that in that live stream? It would just be fantastic. All right, let's see here. I tell you what I did not plan this, but this is what we're going to do. I'm going to create a poll right now, and I want you guys to answer this question. Thumbnail. The question is, which template should I use to find another timer, to create another timer? We're going to do it real quick. I want to show you how quick it is. And do you want thumbnail or presentation? Which template should I use for the next timer? We're going to do it really, really quick. We're going to see how quick I can make it. Do you want thumbnail or presentation? And then I'm going to resize it just like I did with the last one. And if it is split, I'm going to choose someone to make the decision for me. All right, let's see here. By the way, I want you guys to start thinking about your questions, about what you are just missed. Like, did I miss something in this segment? What's causing you problems in Canva? How can I help you, basically? And because in a little bit, I'm going to do a question and answer segment. So I want you to go ahead and start thinking about that as we go through this new countdown timer. How am I creating the polls? The polls actually are in YouTube themselves. Let me see. I kind of want to show it to you, but I'm afraid if I show it to you, that you're going to get feedback. Let's see. I'm scared you're going to get feedback. Oh, I actually have my volume turned off. That's great. Thumbnail. So we're going to end this poll here in a second. 5 of you have voted. If you want to get your votes in, now's the time to vote because I'm going to choose in a minute. But there is, do you see this poll? Oh, wow. I just realized how that looks. It's like Inception. Oh, I don't know how to fix that. All right, but over here, like you see where it says the creator classroom, and there's a little poll. Let me end this one so that you can see it. End poll. So thumbnail. We'll do thumbnail. There is create a poll, and you can ask a question there. That's how you do that. All right, let me get out of this. Look, Streamyard replied. All right, I had to check the red notification drive me nuts. All right, let's see here. All right, hopefully that helped you out, Claire, Sarah. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, homepage. Here we are. You guys said thumbnails. 80% of you said thumbnails. YouTube. Oh, by the way, I'm streaming with StreamYard, but I've got a second tab open that has the live stream on it so that I can pop in and ask the polls there. All right. Oh, gosh, my brain. I'm supposed to be looking up templates. So here we go. Let's go to templates on the left-hand side. This actually looks a little new. They've redesigned this recently. And we're going to search thousands of templates. We're just going to type in thumbnail. And we're going to see which one, I'm going to look and see which one I think would make a good timer. And basically I'm looking for something with a circle in it, like this one would probably be okay. Let's see. This one? All right, and this one's also free. So we're going to preview this one. I just want to give it a little look. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Customize this template, and you'll see that it's 1280 by 720. We're going to click it. And the first thing I'm going to do is remember we talked about styles? I'm also going to use my color palette. So I'm going to use this one first. And look, I click this TCC secondary colors, and I actually really like that already. If I click the primary colors, oh, I like that one better, actually. But they've also got tried and true color palettes that you can use. And I'm going to go ahead and change the fonts all to Anton. And of course, get it to my preference with the uppercase. I think this one might be a, ungroup. All right, so we've got everything the way I want it. I will work on words in a second, but we're going to go resize. Resize. Video. We're just going to click resize. Oh, you know what? So that's a good example. You can actually theme out, and it just hit me, right? When I was doing that. You could actually find a thumbnail template. You could do a copy and resize. So let's watch this. So resize. If I do thumbnail, we could do a copy and resize. Watch this. It opens up. You can match your thumbnail and your intro countdown. I'm waiting for people to like, you can match your thumbnail and your intro countdown. All right. So, but what I would recommend if you were going to do that is try to figure out what you're going to say on both before you change it. But anyway, here we go. We are, I can't remember. This one is a thumbnail. Wait, it didn't resize. I didn't resize it to video, did I? That's what it is. But oh my gosh. My brain fart number 2, I think. Here we go. So here it is, right? You can make it however you want. But whenever you take this out, right click to attach image. Elements. We're going to search for timer. Go to video, and then we will put in the video. So what about this one? Now you will see that this one looks a little off. So I double clicked and I'm going to make it a little larger. Oh, no, I don't think oh, we're just going to adjust it to the left. Let's click out of it. That looks better. I don't necessarily know that I like this one. I'm not a huge, like, that's just a little too much for me. But I just wanted you to get the idea that you can easily create something from something else. You look up thumbnails, you can look up YouTube banners, you can look up presentations, you can look up whatever you want and resize it to video format so that you can have the play button, so that you can add music, so that you can size it however you want. Now, this one's not going to size any larger because of the video I added. But if I wanted to, I could duplicate the page. We're going to get rid of this video. And then I'm going to add something else. What about stars? So here we go. We can do something like this. I'm not sure that I like that, but you get the point. Like, you can just create something unique. and you can change it each and every time. And so let's go back to the last live stream where I talked about brand templates. I'm going to go to my homepage. And you're going to see that I've got brand templates right here. Brand template. Brand template. I will probably create a brand template with this one. Is this the one that was for today? And let me show you. Let's see if I can figure out how to create a brand template once I've already created a design. Click share. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if I click template, if that will do it. Yep. So all you need to do is click share, click more, and then click template, and you can publish it as a team template. So we're going to publish it as a template, and then we can use that template in the future. So I could change everything in this later. So I can click the three dots. Well, basically what I would do is make a copy, but that's going to make a copy of the brand template. You click on it and you can use the template. And here's the fun thing. You can edit the original. So let's say that I did something in one of these and I no longer want that. Well, I can edit the original. I could change the color. What if I decided I didn't want the color of this anymore and I wanted to change that color? I can edit the original, and from then on, anytime I use that template, it's going to be that new color. All right. So I'm definitely going to be using this design outside the box intro again because I really, really liked it a lot. All right, let's finish this little section. Let's bring me up. And I'm going to see if I can get caught on some comments real quick. And I want to show you something fun while I'm trying to do that. I'm still starring things. I was hoping I would be done. There's so many fun comments. Did you guys like that? Did you guys like that? That fun little intermission? Let's see here. Let me show you something else. Watch this. This is going to be if you just join us, you may not have seen the intro countdown timer that I created for today's live stream. Let me show you that real quick. All right, now I just need to, all right, So here's where we go. It's time. It's time for you to submit your questions. What questions do you have about using Canva? It's time. Let me see if I can add a comment for you in the chat. Oh, I know why. All right, let's see here. If I can remember where the button is. I can't remember which button it is. What was my question? Wow, I've just brain fart number 3. My question is, what do you want to learn in Canva? Ask me your questions. All right, let's see here. Here it is. That's what I was trying to do. I can't remember where it was. And while we're doing that, I'm going to show you some comments. So go ahead, put your questions in the comments, and I'm going to review some of the chat that was happening while I was teaching how to create the intro timer and all of that. I just go for the bottle cork sound effect every time. It's a little ripper. Yeah, so definitely look at Creator Mix community post and make a recommendation for the bottle cork sound. I think that would be fantastic. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, earlier I mentioned that Creator Mix is a royalty-free music service created by YouTubers for YouTubers. It's amazing and it's 100% free. They're working on sound effects now. So they've recently asked what sound effects people were looking for. And then this is so bloody awesome. I didn't know you could add music. Add this music in here. Yes, you can upload your own music. You don't have to worry about copyright strikes or claims ever if you upload your royalty-free music. And by the way, I just starred comments as I saw them. I didn't even pay attention to who wrote them. So if your comment is missing, I was just looking strictly at what the comment was and not who wrote it. So I'm not trying to miss anybody. I see that there are actually 9 comments. Remember, I'm taking your questions now. So go ahead and write them in the chat. And if you're watching this on replay, you can write them in the comments. I might address them in future live streams. One thing that was amazing is that you can change it to uppercase so easily. Also, obviously, the fact that you can resize something to a video. I use this trick all the time. All the time. Like, it's ridiculous how often I use that feature. I love it so much. You're multiplying. I feel like that song, I can't remember what musical was that from. You're multiplying. Grease? Was it Grease? Aha! Using styles to brand your content. Absolutely. If you have Canva Pro, you can use styles to brand your content, and you can switch out and switch through, and it is just amazing. If you want to try Canva for free, I'm going to leave a link for you in the chat, and I'll also leave it in the description. And what the bleep? Match thumbnail and intro countdown, copy and resize. Absolutely. You can brand your videos with your intro, with your thumbnails, and you can do all that and then sort of make them match. It's incredible. By the way, countdown timer shouldn't be used for regular videos, in my opinion, because you want to just get right to it. But in live stream, there's a lot more flexibility. And by the way, one of the reasons why I use a countdown timer is that I know when I press go live, it takes a few seconds for it actually to go live. And so I don't want that replay to cut me off in the middle of my sentence, because if I just started right out of the gate, then some of the people that join right out of the gate might miss half of the first sentence. So I use a countdown timer so that nobody misses anything. So that's why I'm going to start using it, or use an intro scene or something like that in the live streams because of that. I could get rid of that segment on the replay, but if I do that, then I lose all of these amazing comments, right? Like I lose all of them, and I don't want to lose them. I think you guys are valuable. You are interacting with me. I'm able to interact with you. I absolutely love it. And if I got rid of it, it would be half the fun. That is a great idea. I think you're talking about when I talked about matching intro scenes for live streams to your thumbnails or the copy and resize. But if I'm not, just let me know and we'll clarify. And here you go. I'm shocked. I was just going to use Canva for simple book covers, but this thing is far more useful than I thought. Absolutely. It is. People think of Canva as a photo editor. It is way more than a simple photo editor. People go, well, why don't you just use Photoshop? Well, first of all, Photoshop's a little more complex for me. I wouldn't be able to figure that out. I can figure out Canva easily. It helps that I've been using it since 2015. How long have you guys been using Canva? I would love to know. Leave it in chat, leave it in the comments, how long you've been using Canva. But you can do things for pictures. You can do things for my brain up. What's my brain fart counter? I think I'm at 4. You can do so many things with Canva. It is more than just a photo editor. And I love using the Canva Pro Resize feature. You made that with Canva? Absolutely. Now, I tend to make all of my longer or my video tutorials using Shotcut and Canva. But for the intro scenes and things like that are short little clips, the trailer, for example, I made it 100% in Canva. Now, if I'm speaking, then what I'll do is download my audio, or I'll cut up my audio in Shotcut first and then upload it to Canva. But otherwise, I just 100% Canva for the intro scenes and the timer. All right, let's see. You guys have been chatting away. I see that there are 20 things. Hopefully that doesn't mean 20 questions. I think I have time. It depends on the question. I think I might have time for 3 or 4 questions, maybe. But if I don't, this is what I want you to do. If I don't have time to get to your question, know that they are important to me. And what I want you to do is leave a comment with your specific question, okay? Because I might address it in the next live stream. I didn't have any comments like that on the previous one, so I decided just to jump right into what I was teaching today. But that's what I typically do, is pull 1 or 2 from there, and then also from the live chat. All right, let's see here. Love the intermission. Thanks so much. The reason why I created it was in case I had to get up and get some water. I decided to just create something, and I created that in Canva too. DJ monkeys. I'm seeing all these comments. They're making me laugh. Okay. What can you do with that new whiteboard template? I know this isn't the topic today, but I've been wondering about that. It's funny that that's your question. In fact, let me get rid of this banner. Here we go, because I'm not going to be able to get any more questions. But what can you do about that what's the whiteboard template? Okay. Here's the honest truth. I'm not sure. What I do know, and I did take a little bit of training on it because I'm a Canva champion, which means that I get affiliate links for you guys to be able to try Canva Pro for 30 days for free. And I get some behind the scenes information, but I learn best when I'm doing. And so I have not had a chance, or I've not felt well enough to play around with it. However, I want to show you something cool. And it's funny that you asked about that, because before we went live, I saw something. I was like, oh, I really want to talk about this during the live stream. So here you go. New. Everyone should have it at this point, I think. I think that it became available for everybody on the 15th of August. But let me know if you have whiteboards. Hashtag whiteboards. There is something called Learn and Play, and it's a design school. And I highly recommend, especially if you're new to Canva, I highly recommend checking these things out. And I saw that there's one called Intro to Whiteboards. So what we're going to do is click on it and see what happens. So you're going to see that it is, oh, no, you're not. Guess what? I noticed this time. I noticed. I didn't have screen share. Let's see. Screen share. Add to stream. I'm sorry. I'm going ahead real quick and starring a couple questions that I want to answer. Okay. Okay. By the way, questions are closed. I've got 5 that I've got stirred in the background. I'm not sure if my voice is going to hold out for me to be able to answer all of them, but I have started them so that I can take a look at them real quickly. All right, so here we go. Zoom in here. So basically, let's see. I think if I copy this link right here and put it in chat, I think that you will be able to open it up, I think. But down here at the bottom, which is kind of hard to see, I think if I do that, it's going to, all right, we're just going to go like this. We're going to make it large all the way across. And let's do this. You can zoom in to see and it will talk. But basically, one of the things to think about is whiteboards like, it doesn't have limits. It doesn't have pixel sizes like thumbnails or whatever. You can put a whole bunch of different things on them. So what I would recommend is just checking out this Learn and Play Whiteboard Basics. This is what I'll be doing myself to kind of get an idea about it. And there are whiteboard templates that you can use, like this one, and you can add things to it, and it just keeps expanding infinitely. So this is a tutorial for whiteboards inside of Canva. It sort of is. It's a Canva template that talks about how to use the whiteboards. So that I always recommend looking at this Learn and Play, because these are going to be some great things that you can look at. And there's also something called Design School. Oh, let me try getting into Design School a different way. Let's see. Let me try clicking. There we go. So you can actually look at different tutorials on Canva from Canva that show you how to do different things, which is pretty cool. I won't be the first one, because there are already several tutorials out about it. Some of the Canva champions have had this feature a lot longer than I have. It was just rolling out slowly, and you never knew who was going to get it. It doesn't matter whether, and I think some of the Canva, what's called Canva Expert, which I'm hoping to eventually get to that level. Or you have to be offered that from Canva, that label of Canva Expert. I'm hoping that one day they'll go like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. She should have that Canva Expert label. But there are some other ones that are out there. And if you want, what I can do is I can share a link. Where's my I always have a notepad. I can share a link. Sharon, remind me to share a link in the comments. In the comments afterwards, remind me to share a link to Darren's also in VRA. Darren's whiteboard tutorial, because I think that will help people. Aha, learn and play in Canva to watch tutorials. Absolutely. That's what these are. So there's design with fonts for this one. And if you click it, you can get some information, and there's 6 activities that you can do that will talk with how to do things. And this is really fun, especially if you're just beginning designing. And when you go to your homepage, you will notice that in recent designs, that's now there. And you can actually just get rid of it if you want to by clicking the 3 dots and moving it to trash. I'm going to get rid of some of these tabs here. All right, let's see here. We're going to try to get, oh boy, I know the answer to your question. Let's see. Is there a way to remove a video background? There, not directly in Canva, not yet. And I'm trying to remember the name of a program that actually Canva, I think they recently acquired. So I imagine that it's coming soon, but I cannot remember the name of it. Oh gosh, if I hadn't seen this question, I would know. I can't remember, but I tell you what, 8 Tech STEM tutorials, what I want you to do is ask this question again in the comments so that I remember to look it up after I finish the live stream today. But it's on the wish list. Every Canva champion wants this to be a feature, but what you can do is chroma key it out in a different editor if you do a green screen effect or something like that. How do you add the intro as a trailer that comes up prior to the live stream? I've never seen that before. All right, Sarah. Wow. My brain. All right, Sarah. Here's the deal. The trailer that I did was slightly different than the intro scene. Did you notice that? Let's see here. Here, I'm going to share this real quick. It might take me a hot minute to get it to download. Let's see. Okay. I just have uploaded it in Streamyard. Here we go. So this is the trailer that I added to today's live stream. I realized you guys. So it was just slightly different. I tweaked it a little bit for the trailer. Let's go back here. I'm going to do a screen share, not there. Wow. Here. I'm going to do a screen share in a minute, but I'm going to go to back end of my studio. Now I'm going to share the screen. Oh, all right. So I'm going to go off camera a minute because I want to make sure you guys see the full thing. So hold on a second. All right. Oh, see, now I'm completely comfortable. I'm faceless again. Yes. All right. We're going to go to content on the studio. And for the live stream, it's going to be on the live tab. But what you need to know is that you need to add your trailer to your YouTube studio, and it needs to be unlisted. So like this, I know that my trailer for this premiere, for this live stream, was viewed 10 times. But you need to do that first. It needs to be within, almost said Canva, within your YouTube. All right, who's got the brain fart counter going on? It's got to be within your content to be able to add it. But then we're going to go to the live tab. And I'm not going to go into this one that's live now. But I guess I could actually. So I'm going to click it. And here, there's a little customization button. Actually, it may not be there anymore. Oh, no, it is. Customization. And down here at the bottom, there is something called trailer. Trailers are a great way to share a sneak peek and get viewers excited at a 15-second to 3-minute upload for people to watch your content or into your content, okay? So I chose it, and like you'll be able to choose an unlisted video or a video that's specific. I think you can even add things that are public, right? Like I know that this one's a public video. It just meets the criteria of a video that can be used as a trailer. So hopefully that made sense, but then you save it and that's how you add it. Now, I say all that. But I think that you might need to have 1,000 subscribers in order to have the trailer feature. I know that that's a requirement for regular video premieres, but I'm not sure about live streaming. But since we've reached, actually, I think the channel's got 29. Let's see. Oh no, 2030. Look. 2030. I think that just happened because I think it said 2029 a second ago. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make my live counter go up. Oh, and go ahead and hit the like button. If you have stayed with me this long, then I know that you're finding value in today's lesson. All right, let's go back here and see if I can grab another question. When using a video template, how do you delete the music from the template that is preset with the template? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to pull up one that already has music to it, because more than likely that music is from Epidemic Sounds, and I don't want to get a copyright claim on my live stream today. So I'm going to show you how to do that within this that has an audio clip in it. So here's my audio clip. It is super simple to get rid of. You can right click and select delete, and that will get rid of it. Let's click undo. You can click it and click delete on your keyboard, and that will get rid of it. You can even click the 3 dots here, and well, you know what? It really helps if I screen share. It really helps. I bet you guys were all yelling. Screen share. By the way, real quick, yes, you can use Canva Pro to remove a color from an image, but not from a video. It has to be an image. But they're working on, well, I say they're working on, I don't know that they're working on it at all, but they acquired a service that actually does remove backgrounds. And if I remember it before the live stream is over, then I will share that. But yeah, Canva Pro is amazing for removing color from images and backgrounds from images. But right now, it doesn't have the ability to remove a background from a video. Not quite yet. All right, so the question was about music. All right, so I'm not going to show the template with some music because it's Canva Pro, and I don't want to claim or strike because I've not tied the channel to my Canva Pro subscription. But this is how you would do it. You've got it right here. You can right click, select delete, and that gets rid of it. Or you can click it and then click delete on your keyboard, and that will get rid of it. Or you can even click the 3 dots and delete it that way. Something else that you can do with the audio is go to the end of it, and you can even shrink the audio clip. All right. Let's see. Thank you so much. I know that I've missed a lot of comments, and you guys, I really appreciate and value your time. I hope that you are finding a lot of value today. Let's see here. I'm trying to find my comments. How granular can you get with brand colors? Can you upload your own colors, hues? All right, let me show you real quick. We're going to go to screen share. We're going to go to Canva homepage. Here is the tool. Here's the brand kit. And let's just make a brand color. So we're going to go here, plus. So you can add a custom palette. And you can choose any color you want. Here are some suggestions they give you. But if you're live in the chat right now, I want you to give me a color to type in. So give me a color to type in. You know, like this is try blue, pastel. The first one to give me a color is I'm going to put that color in. But what we're going to do is click add a custom palette. I said that and then it went away. Oh, here. And you can just click and choose whatever color you want. Oh, that Snazzy Life was the first one to chime in with teal, and then gold, blue, gray came in with I am not a cat. So we're going to do teal first, but I can't. And look, you can even add CMYK colors or CMYK. This is brand new. You couldn't do this before. Well, I'm not going to get sidetracked with the new. But let's add a new brand color. And we're going to type in teal. So when I type in teal, do you see here are a bunch of different options that use teal as their tag? And then look, so let's just use facing forward here. So when I click it, that's going to be all the way down at the bottom, and I can rename this Snazzy Teal if I wanted, right? And you can even change one of the colors if you want and get it something else. Like if I wanted to customize it to be that color instead, and you can type in whatever you want. Okay, now gold, blue, gray. See, I am not a cat. You're not getting cheated out. I'll create another brand color. So let's see. Let's just use gold. If gold, so here we go. It's got gold in it. And here's blue. These have blue. Let's look at gray. And you can see a whole bunch of gray. Look, this one's pretty. I'm going to take it and look. I could call this one not a cat gray if I wanted to. All right, let's see here. Let's see what. I see you guys are having a whole lot of fun in the chat. I love it. I love, 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 love it. Snazzy beat me. She did by a millisecond, but I did showcase the colors there too. And then Snazzy Teal. I mean, I'm going to be getting rid of some of these brand colors anyway, but this one actually, the Snazzy Teal, I like it. I see that Snazzy Life and I Am Not a Cat are having a ball. All right, let's go back to the starred comments that I've got. Hopefully that Hopefully that helped you. I am not a cat. Know how to change the colors for a brand color kit. How do you make sure your countdown is playing at the right time? Do you hit play on your timer first and then go live? Funny question. I'm not sure that I've nailed that yet, but I know that if I show you my screen, it's going to create an inception problem. I know that's what's going to happen. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screenshot. Well, no, I'm going to show you my screen. We're going to multiply. I'm going to multiply. By the way, this is the last question of the day, but I might have a few minutes to sit and chat with you guys if you want. So we're going to create an inception. Maybe. Oh, it helps to, yeah, we are going to create an inception. I've not clicked share screen. Look. Oh boy, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. Here, let me get rid of. All right, I'm sorry for the inception, but this is about all I can do. But here is my countdown timer, and I've added it to the stream. So I uploaded. Down here, there is a plus icon, and I clicked video file, and then I chose the file. Okay, and then I added it to the scene. And I added it to the scene in the cinema layout on Streamyard. And then I moved my slider on the timer all the way to the left. Okay, now it's paused. At this point, I clicked, well, I'm not going to click end broadcast right now, but I clicked the go live button. I waited a couple seconds and then I pressed play. And then I'm going to stop it so that you can hear me. And then I think I brought up the screen layout like this. I think I forgot to show you the screen, but I brought up the screen layout. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to multiply is the quote of the day. It might absolutely be, but hopefully that helps you. I'm going to move this around back to this side of the screen. Let me pull up a Canva thing. Oh, you know what? I can use a whiteboard. We're just going to paste something in. I'm going to show you. Let me do a screen share. All right, so she may have actually gone to bed because it's really, really late there now. But basically, you just need to click add to stream. And then what you're going to do is start your video, but pause it at the very beginning. Hit go live, and then brain fart number what? What are we on? 5 or 6? and then press play, and then you'll switch it to this one. Like you'll start off on the one all the way on the right here. You'll start off on the one all the way on the right in StreamYard, and then right as you get it playing, you will switch to this screen or however you like it, and then you can bring up your full self. So that's how I do it. Brain fart number 6. I think that's what I'm going to start doing now, because I'm super, super self-conscious when my brain like completely goes to mush. I think I'm going to start a brain fart counter for the live streams. I think that would be fun. Brain fart number 6. Do we have a 7? I'm not sure. Hashtag Sharon Crackles. Do we? I don't think I've enjoyed myself so much while learning something in a long, long time. Wow, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you know, but I used to actually be a preschool teacher. So when I'm teaching, I try not to take myself too seriously, especially when I'm teaching live like this, because it brings back the days of when I taught 4-year-olds. So thank you guys. And I see right now there are 11 likes on the like counter, and there's 6 people that are watching, and I've had 6 brain farts. Coincidence? I don't think so. More fun with brain farts. And then that sounds like a great channel name. I've changed my channel name twice already. I don't know that more fun with brain farts would really give clarity about what or who I teach. All right, let's see here. How can we end this? I feel like there's something that I'm missing. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I think I gave the Streamyard tutorial recommendation. And so yes and no. Could I? I could. But I actually didn't use Canva when I taught preschool, which is a real shame. I don't think Canva existed when I taught preschool. Since my focus is on creators, then regular tutorials, it wouldn't be advantageous for me to teach things like that, cool things for preschool kids in Canva. However, if at some point I was doing a live stream like today, but I'm not going to get into it today because I'm already at 1 hour and 40 minutes, and that's a long time for me to be speaking. And my body is, as soon as I press end broadcast, I'm going to be going and laying down for probably about an hour. And then I might have enough energy to eat something. If I try to go fix something to eat, I'm not going to have enough energy to actually fix it. So I need to go rest first, and then I can get up to fix something for lunch. But maybe next time, if you're on when I go live, maybe you can ask about designs for preschoolers, and I'll see what I can pull up. All right. So ask audience. I've got over here, if you guys want to see. I designed in Canva this little layout for me, which I kind of like, it kind of gives me a way to like not lose my focus. But I created this and I taped it to my monitor so I could look at it every once in a while. But ask audience for #1 tip for new Canva users. All right, so here's the deal. What I want you to do is that you can type them right here. You can type them in the chat, but what I would really, really love for you to do is to type it in a comment about what your #1 tip is for a Canva user, especially if you use Canva for YouTube. What is just your #1 tip? And I'm going to share with you my #1 tip. My #1 tip is think outside the box. You see how I've got it in big letters up here? Think outside the box. Look up thumbnails for designs that you're wanting to do for video intros. Look up YouTube banners for things that you want to do for video. Look up presentations. I'm about to blow your mind right now. Okay, that's a great reminder, but what I'm going to need you to do for me, just because I am going to take a long, long rest and I won't remember, leave it in a comment to share his whiteboard tutorial. And that would be very, very helpful. #1 tip is business card. Absolutely. You can absolutely make thumbnails. Thumbnails. I got thumbnails in the brain because I looked down and I saw the word thumbnail search. You can absolutely create business cards in Canva. And look, here's the thing. We can use iFund Chris business card. You can look up business card templates and then turn that into a video. My #1 tip is Canva is great for channel memes. It sure is. I created a couple myself. My husband and I have a huge joke about, we have a huge battle between ourselves. Like one day he'll say, okay, I'm working on a video. I'm like, I really don't feel well today. Can we work on that later? He goes, I'll just do it myself. And so then I'm like, okay. So about 30 minutes later, he goes, I'm done. And I go and watch it. And I'm like, what did you do? He had used MS Paint to put up different things. And I was like, no, you cannot do that. Your wife is a Canva champion. You cannot use MS Paint. So I made a meme, and I don't know where it is, or I'd share it on the screen right now, but I made a meme about, there's the guy. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Screen share. And I love the comment, but I'm going to hide it. All right. Let's go to Canva here. And see if you search meme, you can find a bunch of memes. Okay, so I did this meme right here where I'd put like Canva Pro user and then MS Paint or something like that. It was hysterical. I laughed so hard. And by the way, tech support isn't here today. I'm a one-woman show. He's not here most of the time when I'm doing these, but I knew that I wasn't gonna, I knew that I was only gonna have time to do one live stream during the week this week. So I did it a day early and did it on Sunday when he was here. So, but yeah, I think memes are hysterical. And just like that, you can use the resize button to do different things. Now, This one is going to resize funny, like let's just resize it to a square. It will resize a little funny, but you can still get the gist of it. But what I did want to show you real quick, because I'm on a roll, presentations. We're just going to click create a blank. Because if you don't know, in presentation modes, when you're looking at presentations, you can search for templates in the template tab. You can also look at layouts. Look at this. You can look at layouts. You could even use one of these layouts possibly for a countdown timer. Let's look at this one. You could add the countdown timer right here. I'm looking to see if there is one. There's not one, but you see what I mean. And then you can go, let's go to timer. And there we go. And now what would we do? We would resize it. And now I should have here in a second, the play button in the video editor. Using presentations to create a countdown timer with quote. That's right. That's right. All right. So remember, what I want you to do is leave your comments with your tips. And whether that's something basic like, hey, did you know that you can use a keyboard shortcut for text? Type T on your keyboard for a keyboard. Let's make this live stream interactive in the chat and give tips and tricks to each other. Okay? Comment what you learned today. I just want a whole bunch of reminders of what you learned. And if there was something that I promised in this and that you're like, oh, you forgot, just remind me. Because as you've witnessed, I have brain farts all the time. And it's going to take me a while to digest today's live stream so that I can put in time codes. So if there's a favorite time code that you just absolutely love, like you might go, oh, 30:36 blew my mind. Like, do like that. That helps me, and it helps others get to the part where your mind was like, here we go again. Everyone's mind is blown today. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I said my 1% better. Like, for those of you that are in Video Ranking Academy, you know that Sean always says, get 1% better with every video you do. And I thought today, my 1% better is going to be to not be awkward when I start it and get the video right. And I nailed it. So that was my 1% better. Now we're going to see if I can close it without having me weird at the end. So we're going to try that. And I want you to watch the entire exit here. So that, because I used the same technique that I used with the countdown timer for the closeout. So we're going to see how that goes. I thank you so much for staying with me this long, and I really, really appreciate it. And there's so much to digest. I can't believe I've been on here this long, and my voice is still holding up. This is amazing. A little health update. I'm still very, very tired. Next week is my my first infusion. So hopefully that will help me feel a lot better. And what I would like your feedback on, if you can comment and chat real quick, is whether you would rather me do, like on Friday, I've got a short video scheduled, but next week I don't have any videos scheduled yet because I've not had the energy to do it. Would you rather me go live again on Friday and push the video I have scheduled back to next week when on it, like when I'm not feeling great? Or would you rather me just go ahead and premiere that and possibly only have one live stream next week and maybe nothing else? It just depends on how I'm feeling after I get that infusion. So just let me know. But we're going to try to nail this ending and end this broadcast. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. I think, oh, are you ready? I'm about to mute myself to get out of here. Why am I frozen? Here we go.